Today, we're introducing 3 revolutionary products. The first one is a widescreen iPod with touch controls. The second is a revolutionary mobile phone. And the third is a breakthrough internet communications device. 3 things: a widescreen iPod with touch controls, a revolutionary mobile phone, and a breakthrough internet communications device. These are not 3 separate devices. This is one device. iPhone.
This is the exact moment when Apple killed the iPod.
Retiring the iPod.
Apple saying goodbye to the beloved iPod.
Apple this morning announced iPod is dead.
About the end of a musical era.
Streaming services today have completely changed the way we listen to music. With access to unlimited songs anytime and anywhere, to algorithms dictating what we listen to, it has become pointless to carry a separate device just to listen to music. So, like the many devices that have been rendered useless by the smartphone, iPods, the once iconic devices, have faded away slowly to just memories of the past. But has the iPod truly been forgotten? Or is the resurgence of it in recent years tell another story? Was Apple wrong in discontinuing the iPod? And is the iPhone a true successor? This is the story of how Apple killed the iPod. The iPod wasn't the first MP3 player. MP3 players have been around since the late 90s. But what made the iPod stand out was the experience. Older MP3 players were cheap plasticky looking devices with horrible user interfaces that could only hold about 100 songs because of their flash-based storage. The music syncing experience was bad because every brand used their own clunky software and the battery life was terrible. The iPod was better in all of those aspects. A stylish look with great build quality, amazing user interface, great music syncing with the help of iTunes, and most importantly, 1,000 songs capacity thanks to the spinning hard disks inside it. It's no wonder that it quickly became a cultural phenomenon and everyone had to have one. But as the iPod soared, something else was brewing at Apple, a secret project that would ultimately be the very thing that would go on to kill it. In 2007, Apple launched the iPhone, and just like the iPod revolutionized listening to music, it revolutionized the way we use our phones. The iPhone was a phone, an internet communicator, and an iPod all in one. Now the iPod was still selling side by side with the iPhone, but the seeds of its downfall were already planted. As iPhone sales started increasing, people no longer felt the need to carry a separate device for listening to music. iPod sales were declining, and one by one, Apple started discontinuing first the Classic, then the Nano, and then the Shuffle. But the biggest reason for discontinuing the iPod lineup was something else. The iPod was a one-time purchase. It did not generate Apple any recurring revenue, unlike the iPhone, which had higher profit margins, app purchases, carrier deals, and ecosystem lock-ins. In short, it was making Apple a lot of money after the initial purchase. So, business-wise, it made absolutely no sense for Apple to keep continuing with the iPod. It slowly disappeared from stores, from ads, from the Apple homepage, and in 2022, they officially discontinued the iPod Touch quietly via a press release. But the story of the iPod was far from over. iPods are back. Well, sort of. No, Apple doesn't sell it anymore, but iPods have had a resurgence in a way in the second-hand market, and there are a few reasons behind it. Ironically, the very reason for the downfall of the iPod became the reason it is popular again. Digital minimalism sees people minimizing the use or completely ditching their smartphones for the use of single-purpose devices. Streaming services have their own set of problems. From rising subscription prices to unavailability of songs, poor playback quality, and algorithms that keep on playing the same set of songs every time, people are gravitating toward iPods for its simplicity, distraction-free, high-quality music listening experience. Also, there is the iPod modding scene where people are modding their iPods with SSDs, bigger batteries, Bluetooth, USB-C and much more. You see, unlike iPhones or any other phone, iPods are easily repairable, upgradable and can get slowed down with updates. No notifications while listening to music. Don't need the internet to play songs, and most importantly, you own everything you put inside the iPod. The Apple we know today would not be here if it wasn't for the iPod. It helped make Apple the $3 trillion company it is today.
We appreciate it very much, Tim Apple.
And without the iPod, we wouldn't have had the iPhone. The iPod reminds us of a time when Apple was focused on innovation and showed courage.
Courage.
Not that courage.
Disappointed!
The iPod was just too simple to be profitable forever. Do you still have your old iPod? Drop a comment to tell us which model was your favorite. Hit that like button if this video brought back memories. Subscribe for more such videos. See you in the next one.